Well, we have an update for you on the lawsuit filed in connection with the murder of a resident at the Cogier Senior Living Facility in Potomac. Robert Fuller, whom you see here, was killed at the facility last month. A suspect who worked there is now in custody. Fuller's longtime partner filed that lawsuit seeking answers about his death as well as monetary compensation. News 4's Darcy Spencer has the latest on allegations that a nurse who raised concerns about the suspect was later fired.
We've suffered an immeasurable loss, and the trauma is ongoing, and we need to know why.
Suzanne Karen is the daughter of Linda Buttrick, the longtime partner of Robert Fuller. The 87-year-old man was shot and killed inside their Cogier Senior Living apartment in Potomac on Valentine's Day.
We are hoping that people come forward. We have no idea how this could have happened.
Marquise James, a medication technician at the facility, is charged in Fuller's murder. The lawsuit makes new allegations that James was a known threat to staff and residents, and that a nurse at the facility raised written concerns about James to the facility just 11 days before the murder. But they were not only ignored, that nurse was fired.
She had concerns that he was acting erratically, that he appeared to be under the influence, that there were questions about his handling of medication, and questions about his interaction with patients.
The lawsuit alleges James was protected at the facility and not investigated due to his mother holding a senior leadership position.
There was a culture at Cogier to protect Mr. James and not to protect the people who complained about him and voiced their concerns. That person was fired. Mr. James was not.
The lawsuit also alleges that Buttrick, who has Parkinson's disease and lived in the apartment with Fuller, identified James as a possible suspect to police based on his behaviors. The lawsuit also alleges Cogier continued to allow James to serve as Buttrick's medication technician. Buttrick was in the apartment at the time of the shooting, but told investigators she didn't witness the crime.
Continue to allow him to be her medication technician. Continued, not only allowed, but required him to go in and feed her medication, to be alone in a room with her. That room was, in essence, a crime scene.
Prosecutors have said James was planning the murder for a month, but no motive has been determined. The 22-year-old is also facing charges after he's accused of firing shots at a Maryland State Police trooper 10 days after the deadly shooting at Cogier. The detectives have said evidence from that shooting connected James to the homicide, leading to his arrest. Surveillance video showed what police initially called a person of interest coming and going from the facility. They later said it was James in disguise wearing a wig. James's attorney has questioned police assertions that the person in the surveillance video was the suspect.
We have very good reason to believe that it's not my client. This will be a hard-fought case.
News 4 reached out to Cogier regarding the lawsuit, and we were sent this statement. We are still working closely with local authorities as they conduct their investigation. Out of respect for those involved and to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we cannot share any additional details. Now, the lawsuit also alleges Cogier was negligent in not detecting and fixing security breaches and not installing appropriate security measures at the facility, including cameras in the hallways to protect vulnerable residents. Now, in a letter sent to residents and obtained by News 4, Cogier said it was changing all locks at the facility, a process that was expected to take 6 weeks. Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Attorneys are seeking more than $75,000 for each of the 15 counts outlined in the lawsuit.